Day 3 began with another peaceful morning in Sequoia National Forest. We woke up beside Nobe Young Falls, enjoying the sound of rushing water before packing up camp and hitting the road. Although we were headed north, there isn't a road that continues through these mountains. So we first had to drive west out of the forest before looping back towards Sequoia National Park. Dense forests gave way to rolling hills covered in golden grass, before transitioning into endless rows of fruit orchards. It's one of the most productive agricultural regions in the country. Soon we climbed back into the Sierra Nevada and arrived at Sequoia National Park. It was America's second national park, created to protect the world's largest trees, the giant sequoias. Our first major stop was the Crystal Cave tour, but reaching the cave required an hour-long drive through an area burned during the 2021 KNP complex fire, a reminder of how wildfire continues to shape these forests. After checking in, we began the steep half-mile hike down to the cave. The trail clings to the mountainside high above Marble Fork of the Sequoia River. The cave tour is one of the park's hardest experiences to book. With waterfalls cascading through the canyon far below, the views on the hike down add even more to the cave tour experience. Hidden beneath the mountain lies Crystal Cave, a marble cave formed over millions of years as groundwater dissolved the rock. The entrance is protected by its iconic spiderweb gate. Crystal Cave is still alive today, and stepping inside feels like entering another world. Water continues to drip through the limestone, slowly creating new formations. An underground stream also flows through the cave, constantly reshaping it one drop at a time. On the way back into the major tree groves, we stopped at some viewpoints before driving down Crescent Meadow Road. We first reached the Autolog, a fallen giant sequoia that visitors have been climbing and parking cars on for generations. After exploring the giant sequoias, we made our way to one of the most iconic viewpoints in the park, Moro Rock. This massive granite dome rises nearly 6,700 feet above sea level and has been drawing visitors to Sequoia National Park for generations. Along the way, the narrow path is protected by handrails, but the steep drop-offs on either side are still impossible to ignore, with sections of the trail towering hundreds of feet above the valley below. The staircase carved into the side of the rock was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s as part of a project to improve access to the park's natural landmarks. As we climbed higher, the narrow walkway became steeper. At certain points, just a few small rocks lined the edge of the path before the granite disappeared into a 400-foot drop below. Every turn revealed a new perspective of the Sierra Nevada, making you stop and take in the views before continuing upward. Step by step, we made our way towards the top, where the views promised to be some of the best in all of Sequoia National Park. From the summit, we could see endless mountain ridges and deep forested valleys stretching for miles in every direction. We then continued the scenic drive, where every twist and turn seemed to weave through the ancient forest. Our next stop was Tunnel Log, where a huge sequoia had fallen naturally on the road in 1937. It was so massive that park crews carved an 8-foot-high by 17-foot-wide tunnel through its trunk so that cars could pass through. After continuing the drive through the heart of the park, we arrived at Lodge Pole Campground, our home beneath the giant sequoias for the night. To end an incredible day, we watched the sunset from Beetle Rock as the granite and forest glowed with brilliant shades of pink in the evening light. Back at camp, we cooked and ate dinner by the fire and rested for the night after a full day of exploring America's land of giants.